Hopefully you guys having a great and exceptional day. It is Monday. We are here on December 4th, and it's a new week, new opportunity, so let's get it. All right, today's word of the day is Greenthumb. It stands for an unusual ability to make plants grow. I chose this word today because we are all in a position where we can make something grow in some specific way. It might not be a specific plant, but we can help grow relationships. We can help grow people who are parents know what I'm talking about. They are protecting and savoring, and they're challenged every day with protecting and guiding and taking care of their loved ones. People with significant others, men and women. You can help. You're supposed to help each other out in regards to making yourself grow into the best person that you can be. If you're in a relationship, marriage, whatever, you guys should not be at the same point in regards to from a mental standpoint and an economic standpoint as the day you first met, because then that's the stalemate. Yeah, getting married, nothing wrong with that. Having kids, nothing wrong with that. But these are normal things that people do on a regular basis. How are you going to evolve past that? Then a lot of times now, to me, nowadays, people just do it for the title and the tax breaks. You know, are you having that? It's nice to have the love and the cherish and hold each other conversation, but are you having that economic conversations? Because we live in the day. It's always been important, but in today's day and age, today's era of relationships or couples or whatever, the economic conversation needs to take place, because it's like I always said, if you're not making a money move, then you will live broke like a fool. It is what it is. So not only plant your seeds in, physically in regards to if you're trying to grow farming. I know a lot of people getting back into farming, making little small farms here and there in the backyards, buying land, cultivating soil and things of that nature. But do your best to do that in relationships and friendships all at the same time. Because a lot of times people always mistake, especially when it comes to the opposite sexes of people, they're always mistaking your kindness for you just trying to get sexual access. And my mindset is, especially at my age right now, it's like, if that has to be a challenge, then I don't need it. It's like the only challenge that I want in my life is working out, trying to get educated, and trying to be a better me. The things that were a challenge in my 20s should no longer be a challenge now for me as I'm about to enter my 40s. So that's why I don't lose sleep over that. And for a lot of people, they trip out when I think the coolest part about getting older is certain things just don't bother you anymore. Certain things you don't need to respond to anymore, and certain people you just be like, it is what it is. Great example, when I go to the gym, a lot of great, beautiful women there, but I don't go there to look at beautiful women. The fact that you want to be half naked in the gym in a sports bra and some tight, sexy shorts on, that's your business. But it's nothing I've never seen before this time in my life, and I'm not going to lose sleep. I've always used to even make fun of the guys who are older than me. Like, as soon as they see a good looking woman, it's like seeing water in the desert, like for the first time. And I'm just like, dude, it's not that serious. Like, clearly you're not getting any at home, or clearly you don't have much of a social life, and most people in the DMV area don't have so much of a social life. So that's why I call it uptight country. But anyways, or clearly you're not happy in your relationship, or clearly you're not happy in your marriage, or whatever the case may be. But I'm just like, I lose sleep when I see economic opportunities. I lose sleep when I see opportunities to read new books. If you're on my social media, Facebook and Instagram, I'm finally starting to read this book called Cultural Hacks, deciphering differences in American, Chinese, and Japanese thinking. And most of the books I love to read, you have to do with culture, have to do with history, and have to do with economics, things of that nature. So today's quote of the day is from Steve Jobs. He says, "I began to realize that an intuitive understanding and consciousness was more significant than abstract thinking and intellectual, logical analysis." Love this quote. Just read this quote today as I really just got started with this book last Thursday. But understanding and consciousness is more important than abstract thinking and intellectual, logical analysis. Now, I agree with the statement because, having a sense of understanding, even when you are dealing with people that you don't agree with, have a sense of understanding and consciousness can be way more significant, because at least you can, and you let a person. I always tell people, I respectfully disagree, but I understand where you're coming from. I have had my occasions where I'm just like, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. And that's usually when the person's coming at me in an agile, hostile, belligerent manner. But me specifically, I call like healthy debates. I don't even like to call it arguments, because a lot of people, in today's world, everybody's so sensitive. The moment you disagree with them, it's like the end of the world. It's like it's not that serious. And the thing is, I don't want to be around people that I agree with all the time, because that means I can't learn anything new. I don't mind, disagreeing with you. That's cool. I don't need to be right all the time. I just need to ensure that if we're working on something, we need to get it right. That's why people say, yeah, you're easy to work with, because they think I'm going to argue with them about. I was like, hey, if it works, that's all that matters. Why we need to lose? We're not dodging bullets here. We're not in the middle of a war zone. It's like, hey, if it works, it works. Let's do it. As long as we're not going to jail, as long as the bosses are happy, I'm happy. I'm simple. Keep it simple. It's like, leave the real complex things to the people who are laying their life on the lines, whether it's in a specific job field or people who are dealing with mathematical equations, like engineers and scientists and things of that nature. Let them deal, people who are developing these new apps and maintaining apps. That's the complicated work. But that's just my personal opinion. So on that note, do the great day for things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And as I always say, make money move, so you're going to live broke like a fool. Keep it nice. Keep it happy. And like I said, at the end of the day, life is too short. So just do what you got to do and keep being you at the same time. I'm out. Mike, now.